Welcome to room 106 of the Mecure Hull Grange Park Hotel in Hull. Here we are at the entrance of the Mecure Grange Park Hotel, and if we look to the left there are more parking areas, but there's also some grounds to walk around further along right into the distance with the trees. This is a conference centre, so obviously companies who do conferences can come here, and they're not actually all around the hotel, which again is very nice for the residents and for the businesses. So yeah, looks very nice as you approach the hotel. A quick look at the bar and Brasserie Area, and also through to the health club. So there is a pool here, a fitness room, but obviously, in fact the fitness room is over there, but the pool is somewhere around. It could well be that way, but there certainly is a pool etc. open to residents. So that's very nice. There's also some nice lawns, as you can see, and of course the hotel does take dogs, so it is a dog friendly hotel. Not sure in the pool, but definitely in the lawns and the rooms. Through here is the buffet area, where if there's weddings etc. it all takes place in here. Looks very, very nice. A very nice room, and obviously preparing for a function today. Very, very nice. And then you come back through and you come through to the reception. There's a little sitting area here, and then you've got reception. So there's a nice little sitting area as well, just off reception, looking out again over the lawns. So a quick look in the bar, and as you can see you've got Sky TV in the bar with obviously live events going on. You've also got a nice bar, so again further sitting area, and then through there you have where the breakfast is served, which again is looks very, very nice. Yeah, there we go, and that looks really nice. And then there's as you walk in, you're greeted with information. Oh, and there is the actual spa area. So you've got a spa, you've also got a pool, and you've got your fitness room as well. And finally into the room, and as we take a quick sweep as we walk through the door, on the right hand side there is an iron and an ironing board, which is really nice to have that in the room ready. There is also a full length mirror, but to the left we have the bathroom. Now, as you can tell, we've stayed here one night already, so the bathroom is quite compact, certainly big enough for one, maybe a little cramped if two people were in here, but there is the usual toilet, sink or basin, and a bath with a shower over the bath. A nice big deep bath. The only complaint sometimes with a bath is that when there is not a lot of room between the end of the bath and the wall, and if you want to, a person that likes to sit back and relax, unfortunately your head's on the back of the wall and you can't sort of sit as comfortably or lay back as comfortably as in some. So it's a shame, but I suppose that's due to the size of the room and the fact they're giving you a reasonably sized bath. Okay, into the room, and first of all on the right hand side we've got a good sized TV. It's on a wall, it doesn't move at all, it is fixed onto the wall, but it's a good size and it's tilted nicely to the sort of the bed. Now there is a small table with your teas and coffees underneath. You get 4 milks, 4 coffees, 2 tea bags, 2 sort of flavoured tea bags, Not a lot. Good for one person, but not a lot for two. However, you can ask and obviously get more free of charge. Then there is sort of looking like a working desk with a chair, the only chair in the room. Again, for two people. It's a shame because it's nice to have two chairs, but perhaps the room wouldn't lend to that much space. But a nice working desk and quite modern plugs with the USB charger on there as well. Okay, moving over to the bedroom, and well, I say the bedroom, the bed. You've got a heater, so it's not air conditioned, but you do have a heater should it get cold. But obviously, it's starting to get a lot warmer in the UK, and perhaps air conditioning would be nice on one of those sort of very warm days. The bed is, I would say, two singles put together, but it certainly does look like a good size, king, definitely. It's a fair old size, and as you can tell from the pillows, normal size pillows, and they don't even meet in the middle. So it's a good bed, despite the fact it looks like probably two large singles put together. A couple of nice lamps over the bed, and with the light in the main area, it does give a good amount of light, which is nice, because some hotel rooms can be quite dark. And there's also a nice sort of arty picture. I believe that's some of the landmarks of Hull, so it's a nice sort of local arty picture in the room as well. Nicely decorated. It's sort of a grey colour, but very, very nicely decorated. Okay, quick look outside. Now the view. We're overlooking a roof, and then to the side there is the car park, and to the other side a tree. Now there are some walks around here. There's a lot of land around this hotel, and you can walk around, and it's quite nice, under some trees, and there's some lawns as well, as you'll have seen already. So there is a nice area to sort of go around. But for this room, yeah, it's sort of looking out over a roof. However, it looks like it's all the aircon, I won't say aircon, but heating maybe, or certainly some form of machinery. But that didn't work during the night, and we haven't heard it. So, yeah, there was no problem keeping the window open, and there was no noise at all. It was very quiet from outside. Perhaps the only thought of noise was, and it wasn't too bad, don't misunderstand, but the rooms are very, very thin walls across to the neighbours, etc., and you do hear neighbours talking, certainly if they're doing anything, moving things around or whatever, you certainly hear that very clearly. But luckily for us, I could hear people talking in the evening, but after sort of 9-10 o'clock it was very quiet, and you didn't hear a soul, so that was very nice. The place does have weddings. I suppose there could be a worry that if people are coming back to the rooms very late, you might hear them, and it could be quite noisy. But definitely we didn't experience that. It was nice and quiet. Okay, facilities, and the room has obviously Wi-Fi, excellent Wi-Fi. I streamed Sky, streamed Netflix, no problems at all, no buffering, very, very clear. The TV has all the Freeview channels, good selection of Freeview channels, so no issues there. And the rate, well, the rate we paid was £63 for the night. This was booked through hotels.com. And it was only room only, so there was no breakfast included. Breakfast, it does say, is available from £11 if you pre-order it the night before. Not sure what the price is if you just go in the morning, but definitely pre-ordered is £11 per person. And then just looking very quickly at where we actually are on the hotel layout. I'll pinch this idea from Matt and Tim's hotel reviews, which I'll leave a link in because they're very, very interesting and definitely worth looking at. But the hotel room we're in is just here. Reception is down here. You just literally up the stairs and then along here. But as you can see, if I can get it right with the light, there is definitely a lot of rooms further on along the corridor. So, but we're based just here, and it looks similar sized rooms all the way around. A couple of big rooms, 122 and 125, but every other room looks about the same size. Okay, so this has been the Mecure Hull Grange Park Hotel in Hull. Thank you very much for watching, and please check back to see more hotel reviews soon. Thanks for watching.